Oh, deforestation. It's an emergency, especially on the West Coast, but how come we don't know very much about the situation?
Well, today we're going to be bringing deforestation into the media.
Deforestation can come in tons of different forms along the West Coast. Recently, we've seen fire season blazing through the mountains, epidemic tree diseases like sudden oak death, and clear cutting in forests.
Whoa, look.
Yes, sustainable logging can be a great option. It's practiced in forests that are overgrown with trees or crowded with too much leaf litter that can result in fire hazards.
Sustainable logging is deliberately thought out before it's performed. Loggers will make sure to work in only areas that will not cause erosion, more diseases, and problems for tree roots. Let's go to a commercial break from our sponsors.
We're loggers from Weyerhaeuser, a sustainable forest company. Since our start in the Pacific Northwest, we've expanded to the areas all over the U.S. and Canada.
Our mission is to use our 12 million acres of timberland to satisfy our customers' needs while also ensuring the livelihood of future generations and ecological biodiversity.
Thanks, Ernest. We do so by using precision silviculture, which means that every seedling that is planted is matched perfectly so that the site soil and weather conditions to ensure further growth and health.
Chad and I joined Weyerhaeuser because we are proud Kimmerer followers. We believe that plants and animals contain spirits and stories that should not be disrupted. As Kimmerer said herself, the trees act not as individuals, but somehow as a collective. They care for one another. We can't ignore this fact, so we need to do our best to preserve them in ethical and moral ways.
Go to the Weyerhaeuser website to learn more information. Back to you, emergency media.
Wow, that was a really good commercial. But are there any options to completely eliminate logging in California and the West Coast?
Obviously, there are a ton of better options. Some sustainable logging companies use selective burning to only eliminate a small part of forests, but that still releases tons of carbon emissions into the forest, leading to an even more hazardous environment for other organisms living in the same habitat. So even though sustainable logging is a great option compared to current corporate logging, it's still not the best option for the West Coast.
Oh, perfect timing! One of the most common uses for logging is to build homes. However, environmentalists from Cal Earth have developed a new way to build affordable houses without wood. They use super adobe sandbags and plaster to create beautiful homes without any logging through the entire process.
That's a great opportunity. So it is possible to replace resources that we've used for hundreds of years with sustainable ones. One of the reasons why we are failing to accept sustainability is due to ideological lock-in.
As J.R. McNeil said, ideological lock-in reigned in both capitalist and communist cycles, meaning that our society opts for resources that will turn a profit rather than resources that are ethical and sustainable for the environment.
Yes, we need to be unafraid of the new, different, and ethically sound rather than honing in on the money that we'll make. Whoa. As you can see, deforestation is already being picked up more and more in the media. Just like Greta Thunberg emphasized in her TED Talk, climate change needs to be reported as an emergency crisis because the truth is that it really is.
And no one talks about it. There are no emergency meetings, no headlines, no breaking news. No one is acting as if we were in a crisis.
Deforestation is just one part of the emergency, but every single aspect of the climate change crisis needs to be addressed just like this one.